It's been a while since we saw our big green ogre, but here's the lowdown on Shrek 5. DreamWorks is bringing our favorite ogre back to the big screen, and fans are buzzing with excitement. While the plot is still a mystery, you can bet there'll be plenty of Easter eggs hidden throughout the movie. From cameos to callbacks, Shrek 5 is shaping up to be a treat for fans. Well, here is everything we know. While it may not be groundbreaking news, the latest buzz surrounds the Puss in Boots: The Last Wish star showing keenness for Shrek 5. Harvey Guillen, known for voicing Burrito in the blockbuster spin-off, expressed his desire to return for the long-awaited sequel. Guillen enthusiastically stated, "Oh, absolutely, 100%. I mean, I think we want to hear Burrito's origin story. If Shrek 5 could somehow intertwine with The Last Wish, it might inject fresh momentum into the sequel's development." Despite over a decade passing since the last franchise installment, fans are still eagerly awaiting Shrek 5 to transport them back to far, far away. The release of Shrek in 2001 revolutionized animated films, blending adult humor with child-friendly charm and subverting fairy tale norms with its quirky characters and memorable soundtrack. Subsequent releases, Shrek 2 in 2002, Shrek the Third in 2007, and Shrek Forever After in 2010, solidified its status as a beloved franchise. Though its progress has been sluggish, Shrek 5 is indeed on the horizon. Recent shifts in direction and storylines hint that it's emerging from development limbo. The success of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish has reinvigorated interest in the Shrek universe, promising more adventures in Far, Far Away. After such a protracted wait, Shrek 5 holds the potential to be a thrilling addition to DreamWorks' CGI animation legacy. With that being said, Chris Meledandri's confirmation of Shrek 5's development was just one of the many exciting announcements he made during his interview with Variety. Alongside details about Sing 3 and Secret Life of Pets 3, he dropped some tantalizing hints for Shrek fans. Specifically, he suggested that Eddie Murphy's desired Donkey spin-off movie might become a reality, expressing confidence that the characters could easily carry their film. Meledandri's teases have left fans eagerly anticipating what's next in the Shrek universe. The question on every Shrek fan's mind is whether the original voice actors will return for Shrek 5. Well, Mike Meyers' recent comments bring good news. While he didn't drop a release date, his enthusiasm for the franchise suggests he'd happily return every year if he could. Antonio Banderas, who's charmed audiences as Puss in Boots since Shrek 2, is also on board for a return to the Shrek universe. Reflecting on his nearly two-decade journey with the character, he hinted at another movie on the horizon. Banderas isn't the only one stirring up excitement. With the success of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, the anticipation for Shrek 5's storyline is high. However, Cameron Diaz's comeback as Fiona remains uncertain. While her return seemed unlikely due to a break from acting, her recent big-screen comeback offers hope, though it's yet to be confirmed. Fans eagerly await further updates as the Shrek saga continues to unfold. While the plot of the latest Shrek movie remains a mystery, one thing's for sure: it'll introduce a slew of new fairy tale characters, both old and new. One potential addition could be Kai and Gerda from The Snow Queen, penned by Danish actor Hans Christian Andersen in the 1800s. Though popularized by Disney's Frozen, the original tale follows two children deceived by the Snow Queen, but eventually finding each other and breaking free. Their journey symbolizes the transition to adulthood, offering a fresh allegorical angle for Shrek 5 to explore in its icy landscapes. Then there's Aladdin from the legendary 1001 Nights. While Robin Williams' Genie remains iconic, Shrek 5 could introduce a new generation to this timeless tale of adventure. Aladdin's inclusion would align with Shrek's penchant for mentoring lost souls, adding depth and diversity to the cast. Beyond humans, anthropomorphic animals also find a place in Shrek's world. Take the Little Red Hen, for example, a lesser-known story where the hardworking hen's lazy friends expect to share her labor's fruits. While not the protagonist, the hen could inject humor and valuable life lessons into the film's narrative, making for a delightful addition to Shrek 5's ensemble cast. Adding the Scottish and Irish legends of the Selkie to the next Shrek film would be a captivating move, especially if the story ventures near the sea. Unlike mermaids, Selkies are seals capable of transforming into humans, as seen in the animated film Song of the Sea. While mermaids have become somewhat commonplace in cinema, Selkies offer a fresh twist on the aquatic creature trope that aligns perfectly with Shrek's penchant for shaking things up. Another tale ripe for Shrek's whimsical treatment is The Six Swans, popularized by the Brothers Grimm. In this story, a princess must break a curse to save her brothers, who've been transformed into swans. It's a dark and compelling narrative ideal for the Shrek treatment, which often subverts traditional fairy tale tropes. Moreover, Shrek films have a knack for highlighting the struggles of princesses and challenging outdated stereotypes. Giving the sister from the Six Swans a chance to break free from her fate and take charge of her own destiny would add depth and empowerment to the storyline. Plus, the antics of the Six Swan brothers would undoubtedly lend themselves to hilarious sight gags and physical comedy, enriching the film's humor and charm. Another intriguing addition to the mix could be the tale of Karen and the Red Shoes. This story, popularized by Hans Christian Andersen and immortalized in ballet, revolves around a young woman captivated by a pair of red shoes that compel her to dance uncontrollably. The shoes, though inanimate, serve as sinister adversaries reminiscent of the magical artifacts often featured in Shrek films. Their symbolic power and eerie influence could add depth and tension to Shrek 5's narrative. Similarly, The Princess and the Pea, also penned by Anderson, offers rich material for Shrek's comedic twist. In this tale, a young woman must prove her royal lineage by demonstrating her sensitivity to a pea hidden beneath layers of mattresses. As modern adaptations portray increasingly absurd lengths to which the princess goes to prove her delicacy, it presents a ripe opportunity for Shrek 5 to inject humor and satire into the quest for power and status. By incorporating these lesser-known fairy tales into Shrek's fantastical universe, the film could explore new themes, add layers of depth, and deliver its signature blend of humor and heartwarming storytelling. The notion of a fifth Shrek movie isn't a recent brainstorm by DreamWorks. It's been brewing since as far back as 2004. Plans for Shrek 5 were initially disclosed by DreamWorks executive Jeffrey Katzenberg during discussions about the franchise's future at Cannes. The intention was for Shrek 5 to serve as the grand finale, unveiling the untold story behind Shrek's swamp-dwelling origins. However, the trajectory of Shrek Forever After altered this plan. Originally conceived to set the stage for Shrek 5, the fourth film was repurposed as the franchise's conclusion midway through its development. This decision was prompted by DreamWorks' reassessment of the storyline's suitability as a fitting send-off for Shrek and his cohorts. Yet the lukewarm reception and mixed reviews that greeted Shrek Forever After prompted a re-evaluation. DreamWorks opted to revisit the idea of Shrek 5, aiming to provide the franchise with a more satisfying farewell. By learning from the missteps of its predecessor, Shrek 5 has the potential to offer a more cohesive and resonant conclusion to the beloved saga. With careful planning, it can bid adieu to Shrek and his companions in a manner befitting their legacy while avoiding the pitfalls that befell its predecessor. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.